Oh, geez, guys. I'm not so sure. Last time I was in my adventures, I got myself, into a little stuck. But now I moved on, and I've moved on to a little house in the middle of nowhere. And for some reason, there is a thick fog outside. I don't know if you can see, but I'm afraid to open these doors. Like, I can't get in there, but there's a thick fog outside, and some people saying that the coordinates that I'm around is where the elemental core is of this planet. Now, I've been traveling from planet to planet recently, and this planet seems to have some sort of elemental core with a guardian guarding it. So I'm wondering what these legends are all about. So what I've gotten myself is some armor, so some iron armor, a diamond sword, diamond pickaxe, some apples, some steak. It's what I crave. Okay, sorry, no, don't no. Okay, so yes. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm fighting myself. Alright, so I have some gear, and I'm gonna go head outside and see what this fog is. Alright, you see this fog is everywhere. I don't know what's going on. Oh boy, there's some mobs over here. Better kill that guy. Okay, maybe not, maybe not. Alright, just move away from the creeper. We need to figure out where this elemental core is. Oh, is that it right there? Oh, that might be it? Wow, I'm lucky enough. Alright, so I need to move past all these mobs and get to this freaking elemental core, whatever this thing means, or what it does, or what it means in life. Alright, I need to get away from those creepies. I need to discover this thick fog. Alright, let's bust in here. It kind of regenerates itself, you know what I mean? Huh. What's this? Here, I better box this up so no creepers come in. A command block? What's this do? Oh boy, what is that? What is that? Oh wow, it's coming for me. What is this? Ow! What is it? I think it's that guardian they're talking about. Oh boy, that's actually really strong. And it's such a confined area too. He has thorns. How much health does he have? Right. Kill the thing, kill it. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Yeah. I wish I had that sword they were talking about. They say there's an elemental sword thing, like in a prophecy or something. There we go. Oh no, there's mobs outside waiting for me. Oh no, what am I gonna do? I've got him trapped in a corner. Whatever this thing was. Ouch. Oh man, you are so... You have thorns of some sort. Yes! I killed it! Alright, I don't want to get trapped over there. So, there's no reward? That was the guardian of the elements. Unless... Aha! I knew it! Something's down here. Alright. Oh no! These were the swords they were talking about. These were all the elemental swords are kept. Here's the fire sword. Alright, that's the fire sword. Oh, the water sword. Alright, 5 more to go. What's up here? Ah, the lightning sword. The lightning sword. Alright, what's over here? What's this? The ice sword. Alright, I think, how many left? I don't even know. Oh boy, there's some creepers guarding that one. That might be special. Ow. Move. Oh, what's this? The blood sword. Okay. Oh, wow. There's a creeper over there. Grab the wind sword. Alright. How many do I need? Alright. There should be 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're missing one. Where could it be? Aha! It has to be up there. We need blocks, and blocks fast. Alright. Grab them all. Grab them like no. Grab them. Is that enough? I don't know. I'm gonna need more than this. Some people also say there's a shrine down here containing where you can forge all these swords together to get the elemental sword, which is the most powerful sword in the game. Alright, hopefully there's no creepy mobs up here to blow up this sword. There's one more, and yes, it's the emerald sword. Alright, we need to get out of here. Oh, there's so many guardians over here. Alright, we need to head to that shrine, but who knows where it is. Okay, head up here. Okay, creepies. Alright, move along. There's that creeper I was talking about. Oh boy, there's the shrine, but there's too many creepers over here. Move. I do not want these creepies to blow up this shrine. If they do, I'll lose the potential to make the elemental sword. And boy, oh boy, is it a good sword. Maybe I could use some of these. Oh wow, maybe not that one. Oh boy. Emerald sword. Emerald sword. No, wrong sword! No, my sword! Oh, it blew up my sword. I have to use these. Maybe I can... Oh, let me test them. This is gonna be cool. Whoa! Whoa, did you see that, guys? He's suffocating! Quick, I need to put these on the forge. Oh, he's suffocating! That's so cool! But I need to put them on the forge before I can do anything. So, back away. Fire sword, emerald sword, wind sword, blood sword, ice sword, lightning sword, water sword, emerald sword to get the elemental sword. Yes, guys, the legends were true. The elemental core holds the shrine that can contain the elemental sword. Let's test it on some mobs. The stupid creeper. Alright, how are you doing today, creeper? Dude, what's that? Is that an elemental? What is that? Is it gonna kill the... What is it gonna do? Like, literally, what are these things? These little rods. These little spirals. Hopefully it kills that mob. Come on. Kill the creeper. I don't even know what this thing does, guys. Oh, die. Oh my gosh. Guys, the elemental sword. Guys, this is another review for another command. Only one command or series thing. So, also, that was just for video purposes. Let me turn this back up to 8. So, what I have for you today is I've traveled to another planet, hosting another very cool only one command kind of thing. It's only one command, so that's why I call it that. So, what we have today to show you is 8 new swords, including the elemental sword, which is the one I was holding, and all the other ones we're going to be showcasing to you today. These are all fairly easy to get, which is kind of OP. Now, that's why I made a little bit long of an intro for it, because it's kind of OP. So, let's go to game mode 0, so we can, test these out. And let's go to time set day, so we don't have to deal with any mobs that are, like, coming in right now. So, here we have the 7 swords, sorry. The water sword, the fire sword, the wind sword, the lightning sword, the emerald sword, the blood sword, and the ice sword, and the elemental sword. And we'll get to that one last, because it's special. And it's very special, actually. So, you're wondering how you want to get these puppies in your world. So, what you're going to have to do is you're going to grab at least a diamond sword for whatever you're trying to make. So, let's start off with the water sword. Actually, I'll keep that in there. I'll show you how to make these. So, in order to get your water sword, you drop a water bucket and a diamond sword on the ground, and you'll get yourself what? You'll get yourself a water sword. Now, this is probably the weakest sword out there. That's why I'm starting with this one first. And I'm going to head over here to show to you what this thing does. So now that you saw what these things, like, do, kind of. So let's summon in some spiders and show you these guys. So, what these things do, if you press Q on all of these swords to literally give them a spark effect. For this one, oh boy, it gives, if you drop the sword, it'll, like, start to drown them slowly in the air. And if you keep pressing Q, eventually you'll drown, quote-unquote, drown them. As you can see, we've killed a whole array of spiders. And let's go into the middle and see what this thing does. Boom! Oh yes, we're killing all of the spiders. Oh my! This is like, I've always wanted OP swords. And by the way, this creation was made by NightFang, just like he always does. I think I've made a wow, we just killed so many spiders there. I've made God Armor episodes. I've made, what else have I made by him? I know I've made something else by him. But I made so many other command block creations by him, so if you can please check out his channel, I'll probably link it in the description. If I forget, that's my fault, I'm sorry. Next up, the fire sword. Grab yourself a diamond sword and a fire charge to make the fire sword. Now, I will be making something really cool in the future, and it involves the fire sword. I might even not do it, I don't know. but this has fire aspect 1, kind of makes sense. So let's head back over to our little array area for the fire sword. Now, all of these swords, they're all gonna have their own unique item for them to make. So it's always a diamond sword plus some other item. So let's see what this thing does. Drop it near a mob, in this case a spider, and will summon a meteor and crash it into them, causing it to burn, explode blocks, and you can finish it off with the fire sword. That's pretty cool. So let's summon in a little bit more. Oh, a spider jockey. Let's summon fireballs everywhere to kill all these spiders. Stupid spiders. Okay, be careful when you do this stuff, because it can lag your world a little bit. It can lag. Oh wow, and it can also damage the tree. So be careful when you're using this stuff, guys. And also, that one got stuck in the air. Oh, don't burn my showcase area. I want to get up there for the final thing. So that is pretty much the fire sword. By the way, if you want, you can rate your you can tell me which sword is your favorite and why in the description. Just, out of curiosity. The next one, the wind sword. Grab yourself a diamond sword and a feather, drop them on the ground like so, and you'll get yourself the wind sword. Now, this one, as you'll see, you'll get an automatic speed boost as well as a knockback 5 sword. And yeah, it'll give you speed and has knockback 5. Look at this. Well, I killed that spider. Make a difference. Let's hit this. Yeah. Oh, well, no. See, I hit that spider. Look how far it went. But yeah, this one also has a drop ability. Drop it on the ground and it will levitate all nearby entities. And I say entities, meaning it will try to levitate other entities, like stuff on the ground. And if you keep doing this correctly, if you're in like a horde of mobs, it will, you'll fall and take full damage. In that case, they all died because I damaged them a little bit. But yeah, wind sword, very cool. This one's probably one of my favorites. My favorite being the fire sword. I'm just get this guy over here, just make him fly. All right, so the next sword is the lightning sword. Diamond. This one's kind of weird. If I were making this, I would make this a blaze rod, just because. So drop a diamond sword and a glowstone dust on the ground to get yourself the lightning sword. This one is probably going to be a lot of your favorites because you might know what it is. Well, let me summon in a bunch of zombies to show you what this thing does. Press Q, and boom! It'll summon in lightning to wherever the nearest mobs are. And looks like oh, wow. Okay, well, be careful when you're using this sword. Apparently, you can, lose it. I don't know. That was the thing. That might have been it. But yeah, as you can see, mobs start burning and get electrified. Jeez, these swords are so OP. Sorry for the lack of, thing. I can actually go back over there and showcase them. So, okay, so, I can go back over there and do it again. I might actually do that. Mucking rabbit, chicken, fish. Seriously? Are you just gonna do it to me like that? Okay, world. Whatever. There we go. Okay, now back to normal business. We just had a little food issue there. Probably should do the self-decoration, but that's fine. That's perfectly fine. But, yeah, the next sword is the emerald sword. Oh, yeah, I lost that. The emerald sword. This one's gotta be one of my favorites, too. Take a diamond sword and an emerald, drop it on the ground, and you get yourself an emerald sword. Why is this one of my favorites, you ask? Well, you're about to see. Oh, boy, you're about to see. You're about to see. So, I'm gonna spawn in more, mobs like this, and I'm gonna use the emerald sword. Press Q with the emerald sword, and it will drop mobs. It will start to push them in the ground, along with a little fireworks effect. So, if you're kind of having a little mob dilemma, there's a bunch of mobs everywhere, you can just push them in the ground, never, ever to be heard of, ever again. And also, once the mobs finally suffocate, they'll drop their meat up on the ground. So like, once you suffocate all the mobs, they will pop off rotten flesh in the air. Like, just, it doesn't care. And, yeah, this one's gotta be one of my favorites, because it's very, very useful. It might be a little bit expensive, 2 diamonds, a stick, and a, emerald. but still, it's totally worth it. But I think one more sword to go before we get to the final sword, and that's the most overpowered sword. But yeah, let's head over to this thing over here. So the next sword. Oh wait, no, there's two more. The next one is the blood sword. This one's really cool too. Drop a diamond sword and another one on the ground to get yourself the blood sword. Now I don't know about you, but all these textures are absolutely amazing. Like look at this blood sword. Jeez, it looks like it could stab right through you. Actually, it probably could. Okay, sorry. So this sword is a little bit of a like a slower type sword. So let's summon in some more zombies over here. And what it will do is we'll start to bleed. The zombies will start to bleed, and also it'll start to kill you. Actually. So oh no. Okay, wait. Oh shoot. So we'll actually start to bleed the mobs. I don't have Optifine for 1.9. This command is for 1.9, by the way. So I don't. Oh, there it is. So this will actually start to kill you as well. So it's not like it'll start to bleed you. So it's not just the mob; it's actually you taking damage as well. So it is a little bit of a consequence involved. So if you want the mob, like this one's kind of like the Emerald Sword, but with a little bit higher the consequence. So this one, I might need more months. Oh, wow. So, as you can see, if you use it too much, it will kill you, and it will, take away the blood sword from you. So, yeah, moving on. It'll levitate them in the air, and it'll kill them right away. I don't think it matters how much health they have. So, this command right here by NightFang, just a little bit of a montage right there. But, yes, the final sword before the elemental sword is the ice sword. Drop a diamond sword and a block of ice, which is kind of difficult. You need silk touch to get the ice sword. Now, the ice sword kind of works the same way as the emerald sword, but it's more above ground, and you'll see what I mean by that. Also, it looks like the blood sword kind of just disappeared, like it doesn't care. But yeah, summon some more zombies to show you what this thing does. So, if mobs get near you, it will summon in crystals, so, like ice crystals, to freeze the mobs in. It'll make them stunned for a little bit, and if it's stuck in blue stained glass, it's supposed to act like like an icicle kind of thing, and it will also suffocate the mob. So, and it'll sound effect, a little baby. Frozen solid in ice that isn't even ice. I think it should have used actual ice, but you know, it's not my command, it's his command, you know, you can do whatever you want. But yeah, I think you get the premise of this one. This is the ice sword priest box. Moving on to the last sword, and this is where we're gonna fight the boss. Now, if you didn't watch the intro, I highly encourage you did? What? So I highly encourage you do. This is the elemental sword. I kind of showcased the elemental sword a little bit in the intro, and basically what it does is, oh my gosh. So if you spam it enough, you'll see what I mean. Alright, let's grab all this rotten flesh so it's not causing lag. Press the button and spam this button like crazy. And it'll keep doing this. Oh, if you're wondering how to craft it, I'll show you. So, it will spawn in elemental spires, and it will float around, and it will kill any mob in one hit. Yes, it kills the elementa, which has 90 health in one hit with this thing. Whenever it gets close, it will kill the mob in one hit. So when it decides to. So it'll spawn in energy spires, and it will kill the mob immediately. Also, a whopping 15 attack damage. So it's not only defensive, it's offensive as well. Killing mobs in almost one hit if you're weakened like this. So, I'm gonna use this to actually, beat the boss. So, that I made. So, it looks like this one dropped a lot of iron. So, I'm gonna use the elemental sword to take out the boss, but before we do that, I'm going to show you how to craft this elemental sword. Now, you probably know already, so, if you want to, you can skip to the boss fight. So, it's all out. I didn't realize that happened. Also, you have to drop them like this, otherwise they won't work, and you'll activate the thing. So, you drop all the swords you worked so hard for, into one pile to get the elemental sword, eventually. Elemental sword. Oh, it was on two separate blocks. Alright, so blood sword, emerald sword, lightning sword. Let's back up. wind sword, water sword, ice sword, fire sword to get the elemental sword. Take two. But yeah, it makes a little kind of like a Ender Dragon boss fight, like bleh, whatever. So I'm gonna take on this boss, and I'll get some mutton too. Let's grab 64 mutton for the case for this video's sake. But yeah, we're gonna take out the elemental boss with the elemental sword. And I was trying to give it I was gonna give the elemental sword, but you know, things. So let's put the command block on there, and it will summon in the Elementa. Now, I can also use this as like a noble sword, but I'm gonna spawn in some energy spires like this and be lazy. But yeah, hopefully it'll, yep, it just killed the Elementa. Let's spawn in like 3 more. Oh yeah, I forgot that the thing. Command blocks, I hate command blocks in 1.9. They're just so glitchy. So that's why I was trying to find myself to make this video or to even do this boss fight little intro. So I hope you enjoyed this episode of NightFang's commands. It's OP swords. This is so amazing, guys. I highly encourage you to download this. It's not a download, it's a command. So you don't need to download anything. So I highly encourage you to get all these swords for your 1.9 worlds. It doesn't work in any other world but 1.9. Well, it works in 1.10 too. So 1.9, 1.10 command for your 1.9, 1.10 command world things. So I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you all later. Bye.